We spend too much time wondering, who is this person with? What's their resume? How many DDs? What's behind their name? We spend too much energy on focusing who are they with? Who was they with? Who's their apostle? Who's their bishop? Who's this person? Who's that person? It always amazes me when a person goes and applies for a job. Just because the job pays a certain amount of money and the company seems like it's sound and solid, we spend so much time just not worrying about, I just need a job, I just need the money. It looks like a good company, so I'm going to go to it. But when it comes to the spiritual things and the men of God and the women of God, we want to run them through the ringer to sorts. Now, it is true, the Bible says you should know a tree by the fruit that it bear. But I see here in 2012 that who's his apostle? Who's his bishop? Who's he connected with? What's going? This is what you really need to know about who you're dealing with. Is God with him? Ask yourself that question. Is God with him? Because my Bible says, if God be for us, who can be against us? If God is with the individual, if the power of God is working through the individual, and the fruit is there, and the spirit is connecting, you can literally lose faith in what God is trying to do by worrying about how many DDs or FTDs or HBOs he got behind his name. And so many of us are missing our blessings because we're concerned about the wrong thing. What you need to be concerned with is God with them, is the hand of God on their life. Because you don't want to find yourself in a position where you're fighting against God. Too often I hear people say, well, they're not part of this organization, they're not this, and they're not that. In 2012, people are hurting and people are crying out. And all you're really concerned with or concerned about is who they with or who with them. You need to know if God is with them, who can be against them? And if the power of God is flowing through them, you need to flow with them. You don't want to find yourself fighting against God in any and every situation.